Welcome to SGL Spiritual Guide and Light. This is going to be a general reading. All right. So, what doesn't resonate with you, just store that in your safe deposit box and use it for when you need to. Excuse me. If it resonates, my allergies is bad. Anyhow, if it resonates with you, do share in the comments. All right. If you're new to Spiritual Guide and Light, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe so that you can be a part of the success of this channel. Leo, if you are in here, okay, your bonus next 72. I've been guided to pull back on your reading. Okay. So pay attention to detail, pay attention to your surroundings, pay attention to your mood swings, literally pay attention to your five senses. It's very, very important to learn those around you because something's coming in that is unfamiliar, and you're going to need to really it's the moment for you to shine in as a musician. Okay. And what that being meaningful, the moment of opportunity, it's definitely giving me. Remember when an icon did a practice of domestic violence publicly, right, where the whole world was able to see? It was a triumph test, and it's kind of like it's very important for you to really, really fall in love with your five senses, trust your senses, believe in your senses, don't overthink your five senses, because someone is or something, right, that has been conjured up. It's like someone was doing some form of practice of ill intention. And there's two sides of the spectrum. They're getting ready to pay the piper, aka being tortured here, of a sense of imprisonment. And on the other end, it's something that can't be reversed, but you can clear this out. No one can do this. You can. So there's a sense of you really needing to surrender. Not surrender in the sense of submission, but surrender in the sense of your faith is being tried. This is kind of like the most layman term that I could get is, your dark desires within your own shadow energy, right? Tempt you. Your own self tempts you, but this temptation is being played out in other people. Okay. Also, Leo, your primary next 72, it's going to be on the podcast. And for those of you who didn't know that, we have a podcast. It's just like YouTube in a way. So there you will find a lot of collective and general readings. Okay. If you guys did not know, ladies and gents, it is hot in California. Okay. And I tell myself, why do I torture myself when I can have the AC on? Because taxes and surcharges and service fees and domestic fees, and it's just out of control. So I choose to save my kilowatts. Is it kilowatts? Whatever. Anyway, just in case, preparing if we were to go off grid, right? So that if it happens, I'm already ready for it. Anywho, moving forward, let's go ahead and pull emotions, thoughts, and actions. At the concluding of this reading, I will title this reading. So this is a open general reading. All right. In the beginning of this reading, I was channeling. Don't ask me what I said. I can't remember. I really, really can't recall. Besides two ends of the spectrum. All right. Let's go ahead and look at emotions, thoughts, and actions, and we will see what messages come out. I love this. I love it. Offended, inspired, yes. Clean slate, clean canvas, right? Fresh emotions, feeling good, deciding what energy you want to be in as well. Okay. We have overwhelmed and sorry. Okay, this is as a side note. Let's go ahead and start reflecting. What the obstacle is being able to a new beginning, a new birth, a new opening, a new venture, a new idea, a new feeling, stepping into no more gray areas, willing to have free will to make choices, whether this is on, definitely fire energy here underneath it all, and what the situation is being inspired, okay? Uh, Again, there could be something where your darkness of your desire, right, versus your purest desire. Okay, your darkest desire is wanting you to be inspired um, and in the sense of making a commitment um, to be bound. But then your purest desire is saying that you don't have to make a commitment to something that is entitled to you. This is like someone saying, um, there's a difference from supporting, and then there's support, and then there's support, there's growth, and then there is contract. When it comes to support, these are other people who plant, they grow, they multiply, right? And they gain and they support other people to multiply, right? Give and you shall receive. And then we have um, um, growth, meaning you too have free will to be able to plant and multiply, right? That's connected to the support. And then you have the contract, meaning you're willing to be inspired of allowing someone else to have control over your growth, over who you have to support and who you cannot support. So it's I'm getting that energy. I'm definitely feeling like someone is battling a contract and battling um, their growth, right? There's a sense of codependency, and someone's offended that you did not choose them. Okay. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want you to start anew, right? But you inspire them. But they can't tell you that. Someone is feels like it's beyond walking on eggshells. Someone feels like they're cracking eggshells when communicating with you, and it's overwhelming because someone wants to communicate. But one single word can trigger you, and it's like someone is trying really hard to clean up something. Let's see where this energy is in the matrix. Also with this sorry, it's like I'm not going to tell you I'm sorry because I'm not a sorry person, but I will apologize. and someone is upset because someone says, no, I want you to say, I'm sorry. This overwhelmed energy here. Someone is really holding a game face. Okay, it's not holding a mask. They're not holding up a mask. It's just they're operating in support. Give and multiply. Give and you shall receive. Someone is also overwhelmed in their growth, right? You see the opportunity, but at the same time, there's the battle of, do I go about it the easy route, or do I organically do this thing? Let's see where you are in the matrix. Okay. Yeah, contract. Yeah, with it, you don't have to. Okay, and then we have the song of truth with the shaman. Okay. This is not even too many Indians and no chiefs. This has nothing to do with that. It has nothing to do with Indian giving. It has nothing to do with race. What this has to do with, it's a category of myths. You know, the parable story that's been told for many, many years and passed on from generation to generation. This parable is pertaining to you. Again, only you can do this here. And in the behind the scenes, there's billions and billions of shamans that have faith in you, of the decision that you are going to make. And this decision has nothing to do with an illusion. It doesn't. It has to do with the matrix. You're not in the matrix, but there's this thing that if you truly don't learn how to fall in love with yourself again, to bring love back into your life, there's this sense of awakening and realizing that you were in the matrix the whole time. I don't know if that makes sense. Someone is definitely being hard on themselves in the back end because they feel responsible. Okay. Someone is also offended, and pertaining to what's significant to this reading, it's like there are people mad at an individual because this individual has never tapped into feeling, right? And you make this person feel. You make this person slow down. You make this person make good decisions, but this person can't do those things without you. When you're not in their presence, or if they don't hear you, or if they're not in the same environment or space, or just literally seeing an update on whatever social media, whatever it is, just to be able to say there is some form of contact there, you inspire this person. And it's a whole nother level of obsession and possession. This is more so of an entity that's trying to find a host, but that it can't infiltrate anything. Only thing it can do is manipulate, giving other beings the free will to accept what it is of what they're trying to latch on to, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's go ahead and start clarifying. I was channeling, so I can't recall what was released to you, but let's go ahead and see what other messages come out. Let's go ahead and clarify what's significant about this. It has to do with some scene that occurred. It could be a tip. You may be having memories that are coming out of nowhere, and it's connecting. It's filling in the blanks of. It's filling in the blanks of. That's why that happened. Okay. Let is clarify this offended. We have the world here with the shaman. Again, it is a myth that shall come to pass, and it's about what is the message for the Song of Truth? We have the Four of Wands. So there's definitely a lot of assistance here going. I don't know what realm it is spiritually, but there is definitely a protection barrier here that has been ordained. It's both. Oh goodness, I feel like I'm not supposed to. Let's keep going. Let's keep going here. We have the Two of Wands. Yeah, clean slate, calling in new. Someone is taking full authority here. That you're realizing your authority. I don't know who's next 72, but it's something about you're the goat or something like that. The Four of Wands and the shaman here. The best thing that I can say, because a lot of people could be, it's not afraid and being feared of such knowledge. It's just an intimidation type thing, kind of like being gaslighted spiritually and then having to experience it through human form. All right. Let's look at the back end of this. This is one of those readings where you're definitely going to need to get a pen and some paper and really study this reading, viewers. This is a general reading, okay? I do see 7 different spectrums, and each spectrum has 2 sides, right? Dark and light. So that is definitely a study to, and overwhelmed. And it's like, sorry for not believing in you. The back end, we have the strength. Oh, the Knight of Swords. That's crazy. I put the strength here. And the Ten of Swords with the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. You have a lot of people, even those who have passed away, they're sorry for not believing in you. It's like with this strength here, it's like all that is have granted you protection so that you can succeed whatever journey this is. And the Knight of Swords, your vision, your dreams, your loyalty of agape love. Wow. Well, let's see what you need to acknowledge and speak up about. Many are called, few are chosen. That's what I'm hearing. Stop talking. Stop talking. More action. Start listening so that you can have your song of truth being inspired. Now let's go ahead and dig in and pertaining to where you are in the matrix, let's go ahead and start with the mystical matrix in reverse. Let's see. I hope your day is going accordingly. I'm so happy that all of you showed up today. Let's see. I've been noticing that my specific zodiac sign, like I operate 15% of my zodiac sign, and I'm more so universal when it comes to all the other zodiac signs, and it's like over the houses, right? I have my house placements, but what I'm speaking about is a whole nether spheres of space that allows me to um, freely operate in other houses. All right. This card encourages you to look to ancient texts for wisdom and guidance. This is the Mystical Matrix in Reverse Viewer. This card encourages you to look to ancient texts for wisdom and guidance. See and learn from the struggles and triumphs of others. Who has had similar problems? What did they do? How were obstacles overcome and victories won? This wisdom passed down through the ages is relevant to you now. Okay, let's go ahead and look at Song of Truth. All right, Song of Truth. Your voice is a powerful tool. It is one of the most powerful instruments you possess. Within a few words, you can change perspective and direction. You can enlighten, share, harm, bring joy, and bring peace. That was regarding to, remember I said the two opposites of the spectrums, okay? It is through your voice that you connect yourself to others. It is here that you share your truth and seek to better understand the truth of others. Your voice delivers the music of the heavens. It is here that you vibrate and synchronize with all of life. As you strengthen your throat chakra, it brings you deeper into the meanings and purposes of your soul's journey. It provides the perfect vehicle to express yourself. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and read the shaman. Let's see. All right. For the shaman, as is the way of the shaman, this card invites you to see what areas of your life needs healing. It could be a physical need, emotional need, or spiritual need. It could be something for your present life or perhaps something that still needs addressing from your past. Now is the time. When found, take necessary steps to allow for a deep healing before moving onward. We all need rest from time to time. Okay, let's go ahead and pull an affirmation. I'm going to, I don't know what to title this reading. All right, it says, I am in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Beautiful. Don't forget, love is kind, love is gentle, and that is you and I.